One of the groups that I'm in is we call it the 12 by 12 group. It's just a group of about 10 to 12 of us that get together every other month. We have a challenge or a theme that we are supposed to use for our 12 by 12. A couple of years ago, our theme was cityscapes, and I thought I would show you what I did for cityscapes. Here is my cityscape picture, or cityscape 12 by 12. I did this in 2023. I call it Crown Hill Overlook. And the reason it's called that is because there's a cemetery in Indianapolis called Crown Hill Cemetery. We have been there a few times because my husband likes to get pictures, and there are a lot of interesting grave monuments, there's interesting trees, just a lot to look at Crown Hill. One time when we were there, we got a picture. This is the picture that we got. I'm going to hold this up for you. This is a picture because this grave right here is sort of a memorial to James Whitcomb Riley. At this memorial, there is a statue of a little girl who is reading the book Little Orphan Annie by James Whitcomb Riley. And it's just a very nice, a picturesque place. So we've taken a lot of pictures there, and while we were there, we took a picture that looked at this, and then in the background you can see the city of Indianapolis, because this is up on a little bit of a rise, or a little hill. And so this is a picture back here that has Indianapolis in it. Indianapolis is a tiny bit south of the cemetery. Anyway, when the theme was cityscapes, I decided I would use this picture, and because my husband knows, he has some good ideas about photography, we decided that if we took this picture and made it more horizontal, like this, then possibly I could use it as half of a 12 by 12. So what I did was, we had two pictures. They look just the same. And we took the pictures and I put them on some inkjet printing papers, or fabric. This is fabric. The fabric is on paper so that you can put it through your printer, an inkjet printer. Now, I did not use this brand. I think I used a, maybe an electric quilt brand. I don't know. There's lots of different brands. So just make sure that you follow the directions on your inkjet printer paper. And so we printed two pictures like this. And then I took the one picture and I basically cut it off or folded it down, and I laid it up so that it was like this, so that it was a mirror image of the scene. And it turned out to be pretty nice. You cannot see where the seam is here at all. Not too much. I didn't have to do a whole lot of quilting. I basically did a little quilting down here and through here, and put a border on it, and it was done. So I liked this one pretty well. Fast forward to just about a week or two ago, we were doing another 12 by 12 challenge. And this challenge was a walk in the park. I had come up with about 16 various ideas. We have 2 months to come up with our idea, and I'd come up with about one for every other day. And then I got so close to the time and I thought, oh, I'm just not going to do one. I have too much to do. So I decided I wasn't going to do it. Well, then about 2 days before the thing was due, we went for a walk on a trail that's not too far from our house. It's called the Monon Trail, and it's a trail that cuts across. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the Monon Trail. It's the B&O Trail, correct? The B&O Trail goes east and west, basically, from Indianapolis west, and I don't know, eventually it may go east too. Right now, from Speedway, where we are, it goes west, and eventually it will take us to quite a ways out there, maybe to North Salem, Indiana, but it's not developed yet. We often walk there, but this time when we went walking, we decided we would go past or under the major highway around us. And as we walked that way, it was a very hot day, and it wasn't too bad walking. And as I got to the place where we were going under 465, which is a major freeway, I caught this picture, and I just was really impressed with the picture. What got me was the green. Now I have this on my camera, but the green was showing up. This is the green that's on the other side. There's a tunnel, and the green on the other side of the tunnel, I guess, was showing through the silver of the tunnel. I just thought it was such a neat picture. So right the day before it was supposed to be time for my 12 by 12, I decided I think I can make a 12 by 12 with this picture. In order to do it, though, I needed to have the picture horizontal. So I did a horizontal picture. I did 2 of them so that I could do similar to what I had done before, put them together and have them be a 12 by 12. And I was working pretty quick here, and I got it finished, and I will show you what it looks like. This is called Under the B&O Trail. The theme was a walk in the park, and there you go. It doesn't look a thing like I thought it would. Here it is if you see it with the green coming out and the green this way. But when I set it that way, it just didn't do as much. I kind of liked it this way, so it looks sort of like a big insect or something. It was one of those things that I did, and when I got to the end, I thought, it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. But sometimes that's what happens, and you just have to go with it. I did not like this. This was extra wide. The edge down here was there were so many issues with it, but I thought I would show it to you, and I thought that you would maybe understand. Some of our best ideas don't always turn out. But I do think working with these inkjet copy things to do photos, you can do some very interesting things with wall quilts or with pictures. And maybe, I'm sure some people would like this better than others. But it just was one of those, we don't always like everything that we make. We just have to go with the flow.